I was a quiet farmer who started reading books on anatomy. Stole corpses of women from cemeteries right down from the street. Murdered Mary Hogan, took a body so she'd never be seen. Then on one day of November the 16th, I robbed a woman at a store and killed her dead on the scene. But her son, a deputy, became suspicious of me. He came to my farmhouse, shocked beyond belief. Organs kept in my fridge to be kept cold as could be. Discovering things like a heart that sat on my stove, and skulls from heads that I made into human soup bowls. I like these keepsakes for decorations at my home. Human skin upholstered chairs had multiple layers of tone. By the way, my name's Ed Jean, for those who didn't know. For those who didn't know. On a Friday in December of '78, I told police there's 30 people beneath my house in a crawl space. Stuffed socks and victims, mouthed them up for the screams as they got raped. Used boards against their throats as veins bulged from the face. On days I put them underneath my bed or in the attic, then drug them past kitchen cabinets, put them next to other bones and fragments. Found in dead mouths lodged deep with still the garments. Buried side by side, bodies dead but the souls would never rest. Hearts racing from my chest as I ran out of places to hide all my hobbies. Then found a place by a ravine, my mind disembodied. One day workmen started breaking through the slabs of my concrete and discovered a man preserved with little to no eroding. He wore a pair of blue jean shorts and a wedding ring. Identified him later by his tattoos. His name was Tim Lee. My last meal I got to eat before I died was KFC, and my final words were kiss my ass. My name's John Wayne Gacy. My first murder I committed was an elderly widow. I raped and stabbed her to death while she was sleeping by the window. I cut her neck so deep it almost decapitated her head off of her pillow. Then raped and killed a 9-year-old girl cause the devil said so. Hung her below a pipe as I tracked blood from my shoes. Shot another elderly woman, threw her 3 times with a .22, and went and grabbed a knife knowing what I'm about to do. Mutilated her body, gouged out her eyes, screaming fuck you. Y'all might have heard of Bundy. His first name's Ted, but compared to what I did, he shouldn't mean shit. People hardly even know about me and the things that I did. My name's none other than Richard Ramirez. I started my murder spree at the age of 14, and by the time of my first kill, alcohol consumed me. I also dropped out of Ohio State University, arrested for exposing to boys while masturbating. Started manipulating boys for money or sex, strangling them to death and still playing with our dicks. Kept body parts and photos, something like artifacts. Remember carrying my first kill in a trash bag, then disposing of the black bag. Down by a creek, sledgehammered the bones to pieces to make me feel more at ease. The second guy I killed, his name was Stephen Toomey. Woke up next to him dead, but I don't remember a thing. I put him in a suitcase, then took him to my grandma's basement. Dismembered his body, pleasured myself, I admit I came quick. Performed live lobotomies and drilling holes through skulls. Disturbed unrested souls, but at that point nobody would know. 3 heads in my fridge, so when it opened, all three would glow. Preserved skulls in jars with genitalia. Yeah, live freak show. Had kept Polaroid photographs of every victim. My name's Jeffrey Dahmer. A sick psychopathic killer. A real sick psychopathic killer.